Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Epic Rap Battle Joker versus the Pennywise. Now, I know a bit about these characters, both of them, Now, I know a lot about these characters, both of them. I know Joker because my dad's a big Joker fan, and I know Pennywise because my stepmom's a big Pennywise fan, or It fan, and I've learned from both of them, and I've also studied both the characters. And I have heard this a few times and understand the lyrics and everything, so I think I'm well prepared for this. It has taken me a little bit to get to this, so that's why this video is being late. Well, I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope to see you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy, and then let's go. Oh, sorry. Well, frick. Alright, so the Joker in the Epic Rap Battles in this one. This, I believe, is the classic comic Joker. Like, the first time Joker ever... No, I'm not sure. This is like a comic book Joker, I believe. That's in. Which I do enjoy the design of. I'd really like it. I think this is the same Joker in MK11. Just realistic. And MK11 Joker, I hope, looks fabulous, because I am also a Joker fan, and I'd love Joker to play and be really good in that game and look really good, especially with the costumes and gear. But the Joker in this is actually really cool looking. I really do enjoy the design. They did great on the makeup. They did the great costume and everything. I love the hair too. See, whenever I was little, I always wanted my hair to be dark green like Joker's, because I always loved it. But this is really enjoyable. It actually looks like Joker, just different bone structure. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so Pennywise looks very creepy. This is probably the scariest Pennywise I've ever seen, besides the first It remake, the first one. And I do enjoy this costume very much for Pennywise. Like, Pennywise is one of the scariest things to me, because I am not terrified anymore, because Debedale and the clown, that made me actually less scared of clowns. But I'm kind of scared of clowns, and especially Pennywise. He's the one that struck fear of clowns into me, which I hate so much. And this is kind of terrifying. Whenever I first saw this, I actually wanted to click off the video because of it, but it's Epic Rap Battles. So, and I really do enjoy them, so I want to continue. And I do like the makeup, I do like the costume, even though it doesn't really look like the Pennywise, but really, it's really good. The hair is weird looking, but it kind of grew on me, and yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good. I'll give you some credit. They did a really good job with it, especially the makeup. Oh my god, the makeup is wonderful on this guy. Alright, that's all I gotta say about Pennywise. Let's continue.
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me.
Okay, so hold on.
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me.
Okay, so technically, whenever Joker was introduced to DC, he was just a side villain in the first comic he was in. But then people loved him so much that DC eventually brought Joker back and even gave him his own comics, which led him into the movies, his own comics, him being in video games, and him getting merchandise and all of that. So really, Joker was supposed to be a little small villain that was only supposed to be in one comic book, but then eventually evolved into something big.
But I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me.
Okay, so Phoenix is the last name for the actor that played as Joker in the new Joker movie, aka my favorite movie of all time. I think it's Flack Phoenix, or Phoenix Flack, I'm not sure his full name, but I do know Phoenix in it, and I do know the reference of the name. And also, because a phoenix in mythology, I believe, is a type of bird that cannot die. And Joker cannot be killed one way or another. He can be physically killed, but he will not die in the mind of the fans, or in the mind of Batman, as shown in the latest Batman game, to where Joker is permanently imprint inside Batman's head and tries to take over Batman. Let's continue.
I'm the Harley Quinn of hate, the clown prince of crime, your sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines. It's like cocaine, you know what I said.
Okay, so that's a reference to Stephen King. While he was writing it and multiple other books of his, he was addicted to cocaine then. That's most of the reason why he came up with the crazy ideas of The Mist, what's another, The Shining. That's part of the reason why he came up with these really crazy ideas, and also they're meaningful but in a different way. Like, it is supposed to mean don't trust strangers. The Mist, maybe beware of what's in the mist or in the fog, or always stay clear of your surroundings. And then The Shining looks maybe deceiving, I'm not really sure, but I do know what the it means, I believe. If I'm not right about it, please tell me in the comment section below. Alright, let's continue.
I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink.
Okay, so I think that's a reference to the first film of Pennywise, or the first two films of it, because they did really good in the beginning, but then they eventually fell down and sank, while Joker, his films did really good in the beginning and stayed going good to where people will still watch them. Like the very first Batman movie, people will literally sit and watch it for Joker, which I think is really interesting, and I actually watched it recently, and I really did enjoy the movie. I enjoyed the actor that played as Joker too. Did a phenomenal job for him.
But as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man.
Okay, so another reference to that's a reference to the first actor that played as Joker. He was in The Shining as well. And he's the guy that smashed open the door with an axe and said, "Here's Johnny." He's that dude. And I really do enjoy that actor. The actor does a wonderful. First movie I saw that actor in is in Anger Management. He was so freaking hilarious on that. And I loved it for it. Let's continue.
Justice League look like just a bunch of super slugs. You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves a losers club. You be gobbled up in Gotham, so stick to your small town where your renown is the infant's brown. Flush it down, clown.
Okay, so I think it's not a reference, but it's technically Joker calling him a shit clown. Because if it's brown, flush it down, clown, which means shit, I think in my head. That means Joker is basically calling him a shitty clown, which I think is kind of funny.
Are you joking? You want to rap?
Okay, so, why so serious? That is a reference to Batman not Arkham Knight, The Dark Knight, the movie, to when Heath Ledger always said, "Why so serious?" Or in anything of Joker, whenever he says, "Why so serious?" So Pennywise is actually making a direct reference to that.
Yes, you're supposed to be the man who laughs, but those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad.
Okay, so basically Pennywise is saying that the new movie is more depressing than funny or wacky and goofy like some of the other movies. Which, it kind of hurts. Not that bad, because some movies evolve than others. And I actually really do like the change of Joker, because the Joker's backstory was always kind of sad and cryptic. And the new Joker movie actually explains his backstory, which I do appreciate. But it's another version of the Joker. So not all versions of Joker can be the same. So this is the sad and depressed Joker that eventually lost it and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and make the world go crazy." Which I do enjoy this Joker. That's why I love the new movie.
You're John Doe in my deadlights.
Oh, John Doe and my deadlights. Okay, so what he means like that is, like, you know how a doe is deer? And you know the phrase deer in the headlights? Well, that's basically what Pennywise is referencing, is that you're a John Doe in my deadlights. Basically saying Joker is a deer in his deadlights, or headlights. It means he doesn't know what to do, I believe.
You're about to fall from a new height. So weak you've lost every fight to a knight who wears underwear over his ties.
Reference to how Joker usually loses to Batman.
Nightmares and I'm ruthless. These battles like poker, the Joker is useless. When he's...
Okay, so that explains how most card games you do not use Joker in them. For example, poker or Go Fish, or War, anything like that, unless it's 52 pickup, which basically you throw 52 cards and you have to pick them up as fast as you can. And that's really interesting.
On your cards from the Arkham Asylum, I'm crazy with bars. Jeff Nicholson played you just fine, but lately the classics declined. Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay, so that is referencing how the new the Suicide Squad Joker looked like Tekashi Snitch 9, not 6ix9ine. We refer to him as Snitch 9. But it refers to Snitch 9 looking like the Joker from Suicide Squad, which at first I didn't care for it, but then eventually I started to watch it more. I'm like, okay, this is not Joker. This is like the gayest, gang bangy type Joker. And the broken on his forehead, the smile on his hand, that's really stupid. And this is how many tattoos and how many bling. He was never a gangster type guy. He was semi-gangster, but that's how he got into Arkham and got most of his goons. Which I thought was interesting, but in reference to Snitch 9, let's continue.
So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run. Cause I've got 99 red balloons, bitch. And I tell you to take one. Go back in your well, you giggling sewer ginger.
Sisson calls him giggling sewer ginger because he has red hair. That is actually pretty smart.
You lost to a turtle. It wasn't even a...
Okay, so that references to the great turtle, I guess, or the great being of the turtle, the great being of good, when Pennywise is the great being of evil. So, technically in the book, Pennywise's true form is this giant alien crab thingy, and then he eventually fights a giant turtle and loses. And he's referencing how and it wasn't even a ninja, including Ninja Turtles.
When I flow, I go Mark Ham with Hill Singer. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger. I'm fantastically loud. Every joke of mine stings. Your 3 nightlights in a cloud, beat by the kid from Stranger Things.
Okay, so that's a reference how the loser club, or the nerds in that, are like the kids in Stranger Things, to where a bunch of kids takes on a giant monster, including, of course, the kids in Stranger Things taking on the Demogorgon. Actually, Demogorgon, the mini Mindbreaker, and the Demodogs. So that's really cool, and I love that reference.
When I compare your antics to the fiendish schemes I revel in, they pale like the moonlight. You can dance with the devil.
Okay, so that's a reference to the first Batman movie, to where the Joker actually sits and says that before attempting to kill a woman, which I can't remember the name of, someone Batman had a crush on, I guess, or was in love with, or was the mayor? I'm not sure. If you guys could, please tell me in the comment section below. Let's continue.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker, except for maybe his leg.
Ooh, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. Ooh. Okay, so what he means like that is, the reason why he says that is because the Batman Dark Knight, Dark Knight, Heath Ledger was the Joker, and then after Dark Knight was over, I believe Heath Ledger killed himself, or he overdosed, because the role took that, he gave him, whenever he does a role, he does the role, he becomes that role, so he eventually became the Joker, and he couldn't take it anymore, so he eventually ended his life, which I thought was very sad, but interesting at the same time, and then Pennywise saying that, ooh, that hurt.
You're an embarrassment. I bet you like you beat Harlequin, that purple.
Okay, so, this is the reference to how Joker usually puts Harley Quinn in the dirt and treats her like a whore, I guess. Or most likely how he disrespects Harley Quinn, I guess. I'm not sure. There's reasons why I can't really say it, and I don't want to say it. Let's continue.
It's something you should only see before I've been such a fan to remain attraction every 27 years.
Okay, so the Dairy, which is the town's name, Dairy Main Traction every 27 years. So Dairy Main, I believe this is the town's name, and every 27 years, so after every 27 years, he comes back to eat, and then goes away for another 27 years. But I don't know how long he stays up. I think it's a week. He stays up to feast on kids, or any type of human, to be exact, because I It Chapter 2, I believe. But let's continue.
You know what? I was like a very special toy. If you want to kill a Batman, get him when he's a boy.
Okay, the reference to how Pennywise likes to kill his victims is whenever they're a kid. He likes to refer them as little kids because they have more fear. They're too young to understand things, I believe. So he sees more fear come out of children, which I think is kind of funny.
Don't you lay a finger on my bat, you little freak, or I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickle teeth!
Okay, Joker does not like Pennywise touching Batman because Joker wanted to be the first to kill Batman because he is the son to the mayor and the mayor's wife. Oh, old mayor before they died. Like in the Joker, if you've seen the Joker, that you understand what I'm saying. Alright.
Tell your author for his next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13? Even I.
Okay, so that's a reference to the book again, to where near the end, before all the kids wanted to fight, they all got into an orgy, I believe, and all lost their virginity. So there's literally, I think, 5 to 4 guys to 1 chick. I think this is the part to where the cocaine part of Stephen King being on cocaine comes in, because that's really weird to think about. Let's continue.
Wouldn't stoop to that kind of impropriety. This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
Society part is reference to the No Joker movie. You'll have to watch it to get it.
I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurry, but I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry.
Okay, so movies. The movie part is because the movie is really long, almost 3 hours long. And then Tim Scurry is because of how fast he went into the well, I believe, whenever he was ganged up and got the shit kicked out of him by the loser club at the end of chapter 1.
That's Robin if I drop bars. I take
Okay, Robin and bars, because he literally beat the living shit out of Robin with a crowbar.
smile and I leave scars, cards and all.
Okay, so he takes smiles and will leave scars. So basically, he puts a smile on someone's face, and it will be an impermanent scar like he has on his face.
We'll admit that the Joker just killed it. Arkham. He stole that from H.P. Lovecraft.
Okay, so H.P. Lovecraft is a lot of things, and I believe in one of H.P. Lovecraft's books, Arkham was a city. So I believe Disney took. Not Disney. Holy Jesus, what's wrong with me? DC took that from H.P. Lovecraft and put it into Batman and Joker and everything. Let's continue.
Who needs courage when you couldn't even escape Caesar Romero's mustache? Jester, I'm on dresser, but I'm making my Fortnado. And seeing this liquor was the cask of a Montanado. For January for flames, you got beat by the Scooby Gang.
Okay, you got beat by the Scooby Gang. I don't know what he means by that. Maybe there was a crossover of Joker and Scooby-Doo? I'm not sure quite. But let's continue. Okay, so the Underground Posse, I know this. My parents have always told me to stay away from that band. They're a bunch of idiots that are doped out on drugs. They sing about stupid shit. And because Pennywise is a clown and he's insane, he's an underground clown posse. Basically, because Pennywise is underground, he's a clown, but there isn't a posse. And he's really good at what he does, I guess, clearly.
Poster boy for missing person posters. Joker's gonna flirt with me. Does he just mess with the best one-life rappers? It's the notorious B.I.G.
Okay, so B.I.G. Biggie Smalls, I believe he was wide-eyed or cross-eyed. I believe there's no way of fixing it. I'm not totally sure, but I think I get that reference. Okay, so that is the end of the video. And personally, to me, I think Joker won the fight. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, Pennywise has gone for more stuff, but I believe that Pennywise was starting to lose his flow at the end of the song. Started just saying things, started to lose control, and Joker kept a hold of it and just smashed Pennywise at the end. Well, guys, that's my reaction to the epic rap battles Joker versus Pennywise. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. If you didn't, leave a like and ring that bell to go ahead and get notified and share with your friends and family. Hell, even your rat. And go ahead and leave your opinions on the comment section below. And also, make sure to don't throw yourselves in the garbage can. Don't get a fat bitch pregnant. And always use safety. Goodbye.